It's only been 2 weeks, but a lot of big news has been made about AI and PCs. The biggest PC meeting in the world, Computex in Taiwan, is still a week away. OpenAI's release of GPT-4o was the first big statement. It is thought to be the first real AI program that can connect with humans in more than one way. In second place are the new AI PCs, which Microsoft calls the Copilot plus PC. They are made with Qualcomm's Snapdragon X Elite and X Plus processors. Both announcements are important on their own, but together they mark the start of a new age in intelligent computers that sounds like something out of Star Trek or 2001: A Space Odyssey. The most important thing about technology is what it can do, but all technology needs tools to work, and this new age of computing is no different. In late 2023, Microsoft laid out the specs for AI PCs. They needed to have at least 40 TOPS of AI speed, 16 GB of memory, 256 GB of SSD storage, and a keyboard key that is only used for Copilot. It is important to note that TOPS isn't always the best way to measure AI performance across the whole system, because it doesn't look at things like model optimization, software, memory, and I/O that are important to the AI experience of users. TOPS, on the other hand, is what Microsoft uses to set base speed standards. These specs don't seem very impressive when compared to the normal PC for games, creating, and STEM subjects, science, technology, engineering, and math. The new keyboard key and the 40 TOPS of AI performance are the only things that stand out. This is less performance than separate GPUs, but is new to PC processors and SoCs because specialized neural processing units, NPUs, were just added not long ago. Not really, because all PC processors have had NPUs built in over the last few generations, but only the Qualcomm Snapdragon X Elite currently meets Microsoft's 40 TOPS standard with just the NPU. At the moment, the Qualcomm Snapdragon X Elite has the best AI performance of all the revealed PC SoCs. It has 45 TOPS of AI NPU performance and 75 TOPS of total SoC performance. Qualcomm's experience making low-power SoCs for all kinds of mobile devices, but especially smartphones, is also used in the Snapdragon X Elite. Microsoft has announced that their new Surface Pro devices can keep videos playing for up to 22 hours and allow web browsing for up to 15 hours. While Microsoft has been focusing on enhancing their Surface line, other major players like Acer, Asus, Dell, HP, Lenovo, and Samsung are also launching systems equipped with Snapdragon X Elite SoCs, with starting prices around $999. Right after Microsoft's announcement, Asus hosted an online event to showcase their new VivoBook S15, powered by a Qualcomm Snapdragon X Elite SoC, along with other devices featuring Snapdragon X Plus SoCs that enhance AI experiences at more affordable prices. Although these new PC systems are impressive, it's the innovative features integrated with Microsoft Copilot and GPT-4o, both running on device and in the cloud, that are truly game-changing. It's crucial to understand the difference between an AI worker and an AI helper. AI helpers like Cortana, Siri, Alexa, and Hey Google have been assisting us for over a decade, helping to simplify our interaction with electronics for everyday tasks. On the flip side, AI agents are designed to innovate, crafting new ways to accomplish tasks based on the user's queries and the plethora of information they can access, such as web search history, current location, the nature of the task, and data from web or environmental sensors. Furthermore, the latest advancements in large language models like OpenAI's GPT-4o, and that's an O, not a zero, enable AI bots to converse with users in a more natural, human-like manner. Over the past year, Microsoft has dedicated efforts to re-engineer Windows around Copilot, utilizing large language models from OpenAI, among others. This integration has enhanced the Edge browser, Microsoft Office apps, Microsoft Teams, and several other applications with a Copilot feature. At the recent Microsoft Build conference, it was revealed that Microsoft has developed numerous apps specifically for the new AI PCs, or Copilot Plus PC. For instance, Copilot now can translate 44 languages into English in real time. Recall, a new feature enables users to search for information on anything they have done or viewed on their device. Even Microsoft Paint has been upgraded with a co-creator function that leverages stable diffusion models. Additionally, tools like SharePoint, the new Copilot Studio and Visual Studio are available to help users create their own copilots. Independent software vendors such as Adobe, ESRI, GitHub, Thomson Reuters, and many others are collaborating with Microsoft to integrate copilots into their apps. We now think about finding and making content in a different way since creative AI came along. But Microsoft has a much bigger picture of how useful Copilot is. It sees these AI bots, also known as copilots, as a new way to interact with digital platforms that can be quickly and easily changed to fit the needs of the job or application. In the same way, Microsoft thinks that everyone will use these copilots on all devices. This is a bit of what Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella said. As separate stories, the latest AI and PC news is interesting. But when you look at the bigger picture, there are a few important points to keep in mind. I think the first and most important thing is that AI is coming faster. New PC and server hardware and software, along with AI models like GPT-4o, are quickly changing what we can do with electronics and how we use them. This isn't computer general intelligence, AGI, but it is computer intelligence that can be used in real life. The second is that AI that lives on devices is real. AI is becoming more useful and safe, even though it still has some problems. This is because small language models are getting smarter, while big language models are getting smarter. The third thing to remember is that PCs and other electronics are changing their designs. It is becoming very important to have NPUs that can do fast matrix multiplication. Qualcomm processors were chosen by Microsoft because they are fast and use little power. They are used in this generation of Surface products and the new Copilot plus PC class of PCs. It seems to Microsoft that Apple Macs are the real threat, not x86 PCs. Microsoft says that the new Surface products will have 20% longer battery life and be 59% faster than the MacBook Air with the M3 SoC. In this battle, two ARM-compatible SoCs are also going up against each other to see which is the best PC SoC. Note that these are both special CPU and NPU designs from Apple and Qualcomm. They are not standard ARM processors, so don't rule out AMD and Intel's x86 camp just yet. AMD and Intel both have PC SoCs with NPUs, and they will be releasing new ones this year as well. There have already been hints about Intel's new Lunar Lake SoC. One good thing about this is that it puts Qualcomm up against AMD and Intel for the first time. Microsoft says that it redesigned Windows from the ground up to work with the Snapdragon SoCs. Making SoCs for AI is going to be very important in the future. Some people find this big step forward in computers scary, but tech fans like me find it very exciting. In any case, it's real. And the switch from PCs to AI PCs in 2024 will be a big moment in the history of computers. There will probably also be splits in the AI PC market. As I said before, the main focus seems to be on designing SoCs with better AI performance. However, separate AI acceleration is still possible and is being done with GPUs that are already out there. In my next piece about AI PCs, I'll talk more about this. Finally, there is still one thing that it lacks: a cell phone connection. It's great that PCs have AI, but it would be even better if handheld PCs could join anywhere and at any time. There are still problems with how the PC environment can do this in an easy and cheap way. Qualcomm, the winner in mobile cellular wireless chipsets, is taking a big role in this first wave of AI PCs. This could mean that things will change here too in 2024.